But I remember going to your setup. It was before content here when in Vanguard, and you're just looking. You're punching out little holes, and you're looking through shit. And I was like, "What are you doing?" You were like, "Nerd shit." Welcome back. We're back. Around the Bar is back with my man Shotzzy. Cheers, man.
Fucking cheers. Dude.
We're drinking soda today. Yeah, I know what some people are probably thinking. Oh wait, Alexis gets mad because
You don't take a sip after.
Yeah, I know. I sometimes I just put it right back on the ground. People are probably thinking it's you got like Jack in there. You got Jack Daniels. Maybe you got a little bit of whiskey, some bourbon.
Yeah, I have a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So why sobriety for you?
Honestly, I feel like it definitely has to do with my mom because like she obviously raised us. She raised me and my three brothers. It was at the time she has more kids now, but it was Steven, which is the oldest.
Yeah.
Me, I'm the second oldest. Gabriel and Xavier. So I had three other brothers, and like she kind of just single-handedly like raised us.
Yeah.
Because obviously like our dad was out of the picture. So, and she doesn't drink. She's all sober, and she's never.
Yeah.
I think she's drank like maybe or she's had like a like what's that called, dude? There's like some like drink that has like barely alcohol in it. Is it called a margarita? No, right?
Margaritas. Sometimes margaritas are light. There's margaritas. There's martinis.
It's like they come in like those Mexican bottles.
Yeah, it's probably
They come in like one of those.
Okay.
It's like a fruity color, like a red or.
It's probably a margarita.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Like that. She's like only drink those, right? So like yeah, just growing up, like I've seen her never drink, and she obviously like she would always tell us just don't do drugs and don't drink and all that stuff. I mean, basically whatever mom and parents do. So. I kind of abided by that up until I think I was curious when I was like 17, I think.
Okay.
I tried a dab pen and wow.
A dab pen?
And wow.
You went straight from being sober to a dab pen?
Honestly, all my friends were like, dude, you gotta try it. You gotta fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know how it is. I was like, all right, fuck it, dude. Let me fucking. I'll never forget it, bro. Halo 3, I was top green on Guardian. Wow. That shit, bro. So this is what happened. I took you're not even gonna believe me. I took like 15 plus hits.
What?
Because listen, all right, but listen. I didn't know if I was doing it right. Like I legit was like,
oh my
I can't even remember like how it even looked, but like I was just like, and like I would feel it in my lungs and shit, but like I wasn't like coughing, so like I didn't know like if I was doing it right. And then like, bro, oh my god, I'll never forget it, dude. Like. The fucking room just was like
just spinning,
dude. Like, and like I was like laughing at first because I was like,
because it was funny.
Yeah, because it was funny.
And then it's not funny anymore.
And then it's not funny.
It stops being funny.
And I was like, wait a minute. All right, like hold on, let's chill now. Like let me like get it together.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my god. I don't know if you've ever experienced like a bad high, but like I like laid down to like reset. And bro, when I like, it's so hard to even explain what like I experienced. But like when I laid down, it's almost as if like me laying down is repeating itself a million fucking times. And bro, that shit freaked me the fuck out because like I'm not used to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like I am nowhere like used to that. And then like, yeah, I just lay down and then like I remember I put my the blanket over myself. And then, bro, it's me putting the blanket over and over and over. And it's like, dude, yo, I was like, yo, I gotta like actually chill the fuck out. So then, bro, like, I'll never forget this, dude. Fucking my mom's like on her way out because I forgot where she was going, and I didn't want her to know because like if she found out, like she would obviously like, fucking.
She'd get mad.
Yeah, she'd get mad.
Mm-hmm.
So. I will never forget this, dude. I'm literally right at my door. I closed it, or like it was all closed or whatever, right? And I hear like the door, like she's like going out, like all right, bye. And like I remember like as she shut it, I said, "Mom!" Mom! But she didn't hear me. Like, the door closed, and like she was already out the house.
Yeah.
Because I wanted her to like, I kind of wanted her to know, like, yo, I might need to go to the hospital because I don't know what the fuck's happening. And yeah, dude, I literally, so like, all right, so this was my technique. I have dirty strats.
All right.
So like, whenever
to get rid of a dad pin high.
Yeah. So like, I close my eyes, right? Because like it's not like repeating over and over. So like, I close my eyes, all I see is darkness, right? And then like, I just have to like calm myself, right? So then I wanted to take a cold shower because like I felt like, you know,
that'll do it. Yeah.
I felt like the shower would actually help, and it actually did. Like I'm pretty sure from what I remember, it actually like calmed me down a little bit. It calmed me down a little bit, and then. But the funny thing is I'm pretty sure I took a shower with clothes on.
With clothes on?
Yeah, pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I was twisted, dude. I remember taking the shower and then going back in bed, and then, you know, the same shit, repeat. The fucking me falling down was going over and over and over and over. And
that's next level high. That's never happened to me.
Really? That's
never.
That?
I've gotten bad highs, but never. They don't. My actions never repeat themselves.
Dude, it's the most weirdest fucking shit I've ever experienced in my life. That's why I hate that shit. Because like, not only has it happened once, it's happened twice as well. And like, you know how people say like, oh, you have to have it like you have to be in the right state of mind and like be in with like good people and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the second time I did it, I was literally with. I've said the story like a decent amount of times, but I was with Kyler, Ender, and Kyler's brother.
Yeah.
And we did it at like I don't know, actually forgot. Oh, Kyler's crib, I think, or something like that. But and yeah, we were out on the balcony, took the hit fucking 3 times or 4 times maybe. I'm looking at a plane, I'm fucking laughing at the plane, I don't know why. And then bro, like whoosh. The same feeling, dude. And it's funny.
You need to just take one hit. Just take one.
You think one hit would like?
Yes. The one hit will get you laughing at the plane all night. 5+ hits will do what you're talking about.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude, that shit. It's funny because, like, dude, oh my God, bro. I'm like just sitting on the couch and, like, obviously they know I'm freaking the fuck out because I'm literally, they see me closing my eyes and they're like, I ruined their high. Like, rethinking about this shit. I fucking buzzkilled their shit. They're like sitting next to me and shit. And I literally said to them, yo, can you feed me water? Because if I touch the water, bro, if I touch that damn water, it's gonna be.
It'll be you touching the water.
It'll be over and over and over, and like fuck that shit. So I literally had to have I think it was Kyler like feed me water, and I'll never forget that, bro. That shit.
So those are the only 2 times you've tried
the only
anything.
2 times.
And you never tried alcohol or anything.
Never tried an alcohol. But it's actually wine. But like that was like literally the most smallest sip ever.
Yeah.
And white wine is fucking horrendous. I don't know how people like that shit.
It's not great. Wine is definitely an acquired taste.
No, yeah, white wine is.
White wine's like sweet, right? He's not there. Yeah,
at least mine was really fucking bitter.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, mine was. I don't know what kind of white wine it was, but.
That's so funny, dude. Whenever I ask somebody, because we've had a decent amount of sober people on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they always either they just never tried it or they had a bad experience. But that's the funniest one. That's the funniest one I've ever.
I'm telling you, bro. So like basically, yeah. Long story short, like drugs. I'm not really sure if it's considered like a drug, like weed, and like is alcohol considered a
drug? I wouldn't call it a drug, but. It changes your sobriety, yeah.
Yeah, so like, I'm just scared of all that because of that
experience.
And then not only that, like, yeah, I just don't drink because of like my mom mainly, and like I kind of want to like it's almost like passing the torch, like kind of just respecting like how she raised us, and
no,
like
it makes sense. So whenever you have kids, you're not going to drink around them, or you're going to have them not drink.
No, they could do whatever.
Yeah,
but I mean, I definitely will. Try to apply the same shit, like don't do it and all that stuff. But I mean, I know how it is being like what, man? Or
you know what it's like being a man.
Yeah. I know how I feel, like how it is being like in this culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I just know how it is. So like if they do it, I mean, it is what it is. But me personally, like it's not my like.
It's not your thing.
Yeah, like I'm like very to like myself, and I'm just homebody.
Yeah.
Dogs, girlfriend, and
You don't go out. You went out to the club after you won the chip.
That was the first time I ever went out, and since Toronto of, I think Vanguard.
That you went out.
Yeah, me and Hector showed face. I'll never forget that. He's like, yeah, bro, we'll show face for like 20, 30, and I'm out here. Forget about it. I was like, all right, bet.
So what do you do in those? Because Alexis went as well, and she's not like a club goer. So she was like, what do I do when I'm there? I'm like, I don't know, just hang out, have a good time. And she's just in the club like this.
Like, what the fuck do I do? I feel there, dude.
Is that how you are?
Bro, straight up. Because, like, I don't know, like, it's just not my setting. Because, like, bro, you tell me to hop on COD, oh, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
Club, that's like fucking going to a damn, that's like fishing to me. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
You have no idea how to cast.
I was next to AG the whole time. Yo, where the fuck are we going? Are we going here? All right, bet. Let's go. Yo, I'm over here asking him, like, yo, like, where do you get the drinks at and shit? Because, like, some girl walked up to us and said, like, we were in, like a little booth or whatever. And she was like, oh, if you guys, like, sit here, you guys have to get it, like, a bottle. And, like, to me, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck.
What does that even mean?
Yeah,
a bottle of what?
Yeah, what the fuck you talking about? A damn bottle. Like, just get a drink and, like, act like I'm, like, here?
Yeah.
And, yeah, that shit.
So did y'all get a bottle?
Nah, not. I think AG was like, oh yeah, we waiting for people. Yeah, we didn't get a bottle soon. All right, that was probably the worst accent, but
that was pretty good actually. I could see it. I could like.
Bro, he just
I can hear it a little bit.
He does his voice like deeper whenever he talks to different people. It's the most funniest thing. He goes,
he does, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
He's got a little Rico Suave to
him.
him.
Fuck off. And, like, he knows that it like pisses me off, but whatever.
He has cool guy voice. Yeah. He's young though.
Like, he'll get over it. He'll be like, holy fuck, why the fuck did I even do this shit?
Well, again, congratulations. Cheers again. Yep. Cheers. A world championship. A third world championship for you. Do you ever think about your legacy? Like, are you playing for legacy? Or are you just playing just to have fun? Like, because whenever people put probably you and Formal and Hook and Abel and Krim and like a weird Ken and like a weird subsect of esports where you guys competed in multiple different games and you did your thing. Obviously, with you and Matt being the top guys. Do you ever think about that, or are you just playing just to have fun? Like, do you think about your legacy in both games?
That's a good question. I honestly, like, not really. Like, I do to an extent, but like, it's very like, I put it like this: whenever I win, it like for example, if people were to tweet out like the my accolades and stuff like that, like I'm like, damn, that's like pretty cool. But like, I don't sit there and like play for that. If that makes sense. It's more of like, obviously I want to win, and that's what, like, as a competitor, that's one thing that's like your main goal. You literally just want to win. But I don't look at it as like I need to win for my legacy. It's more like I just want to win because I want to win in this specific moment.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you? I heard when Halo Infinite came out, I saw a clip of you saying that eventually you'll go back. Eventually you'll end out your career in Halo.
Yeah.
Honestly, you still feel that way?
Actually, probably not. Because I don't even know if Halo's gonna be alive by the time
I know.
I'm done, dude. Or well, with that. Or I meant to say
that you retire.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Yeah,
I'll think about Halo Infinite. How dead it is. Well, at least right now it is.
Yeah, at least right now. I mean, it's still I still love watching Halo, and it's always fun watching you play it, watching like Cracked Out, like Bound and
Renegade,
Frosty, like stuff like that whole crew that you came up with. It's always fun watching them play, and so I'd love to watch you guys love to watch you play it again. But it just seems like the game's in such a bad state right now.
Yeah, dude, bro, I'm telling you right now. Did you play Halo 5?
I dabbled in it, but I shot. I was doing Vision at the time, so I.
Oh, so you watched?
Yeah, I watched a lot, like Lethal Snakebite, Royal 2.
If they were to release Halo 5, like let's just say Halo Infinite was Halo 5, and then
if they flipped them,
if they flipped them, I promise you, Halo 5 would be like really fucking big, because that game on Xbox felt fucking amazing. Besides like heavy aim, I'm not really sure if you like knew about that, but there was like heavy aim or whatever, and it made the game dog shit. But if they release Halo 5 on PC, I promise you, people would fucking love it. Because like the mechanics in that specific game is like the best shit. Like you used to be able to fucking spring jump. It essentially allowed you to like jump higher than your normal jump. And, like, it was like a bunny combination. Some like GTA fucking 5 shit. And like I feel like little like nerd shit like that, like in games, make the game just so much more funner.
Yeah.
Even though funner is not a word, but
Yeah. No, it was. I mean, it was amazing. It was an amazing game to watch. I've always kind of wonder how you feel. I think the same way about Matt and Kyler. I just wonder if you guys have like a love for both games, or you just kind of whatever you want to play that year, you're gonna play it.
No, yeah, honestly, whatever I want to play.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I appreciate like that specific year, like the Halo 5 years. Like I like loved those fucking years. Like I won't trade that. Like I would never like, for example, if I could have competed in COD in that specific year, like I still would have. Like I'm glad that I like chose Halo 5 because of like how fun it was. Like I literally grew up with fucking players that I like used to play with when I was fucking like 8 years old, and like they're all pros now. But like we used to just game for fun, and like I mean you know how this game with your homies. It's just fun. And then doing that, and then also becoming like a pro at the same time is just like fucking surreal, honestly.
So did you You came up with those guys, Renegade?
Yeah. Well, I didn't meet Renegade until Halo 5, I think. Actually, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know where he came from. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure he came from Halo 5. I could be wrong. Maybe there was a different game, but I mean, Falcated, Boobadooboo were like the main guys that like in Halo Reach. I used to play against Boobadooboo, and I used to like shit talk him. I used to be like, fucking. Because like he was like somewhat the same age as me, and like we were like the young guns.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be like, I'm the fucking young gun. Like
I'm the best.
Don't take my spot. Yeah. So I was like shit talking to saying like, yeah, you dog shit, fucking. So me and him had like beef.
Yeah.
Like I created it on some weird shit. And fast forward to like a couple years after, like me and him reunited, and we started playing together, and then from there we kind of just became friends.
Yeah.
And I met Falcated in H2A anniversary. I'm not really sure that game, but that shit was dead as fuck.
Yeah, that was dead. That was pretty dead too.
That shit was dead. And my highlight of that specific game is me beating Ninja in 2v2. Before I think that was like when he was slowly getting into H1Z1.
H1, yeah.
And that was like my highlight because like obviously it's fucking Ninja.
It's Ninja, yeah.
And at that time I thought it was like really cool because I was like fucking 12.
Yeah.
And I feel like that specific game I started to realize like, oh shit, like I'm actually kind of nice at this shit.
That's how I felt one year. I beat Hastro in Modern Warfare 3.
You beat Hastro in MW3?
Yeah, in a GB. And I was like, I might be pro level.
Wait, S&D, right? Because the MW3 didn't have HP, did it?
It didn't have HP. It was capture the flag and S&D only.
Oh yeah, how was Hastro actually? Was he good?
He not when I played him. but it was just a one. I mean, I'm sure Envy at the time. It's like Hastro, Foreplay, Sid Rock, like all those guys. Yeah. All they did was just grind GBs.
Oh, they only played GBs.
There was no. I don't even know if people scrimmed back then. I mean, yeah. Eventually, people started scrimming.
Yeah.
But like in like Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, and stuff like that. But like when they weren't scrimming, they were grinding. Like Envy had like a GB account that had like 1,800 wins.
1,800 wins.
It was like insane. Like they were 1,840 or something like that.
Fucking live off GBs.
Yeah, I used to like.
Wait, that was the. That's what's crazy looking back at all this shit is that like that's where everyone became like who they are.
Is GBs
through the GBs.
GBs, S&D tournaments, stuff like that.
Crazy, dude. That's just so crazy looking back at it. But you matched them in.
Yeah, so we matched them, and I remember like. Well, so we only beat him in one map, and then they beat us in the other two.
Oh, wait!
That's still a map, though. Don't get it twisted. Your one map off Ninja is my one map of Hastro.
Wait.
It was like Hastro, Foreplay, and two other people.
Wait, what was that? Was Hastro? I feel like he's the AR, surely, right?
I can't remember, dog. This is so long ago. I just remember.
Where were you?
I was using a little PP90.
Oh, so
did you ever play MW3?
What's crazy is that I've always played all the CODs. I've just never like grinded it, if that makes sense.
Until like IW.
It's kind of like you know what you with Halo. Like you'll play the Halo that comes out.
Yeah.
But it'll be like, yeah, I'll just play it like
play it for a little bit and
then like you basically go back to your main game. And that was like me for Halo and COD for the longest time. Is that like my main game was Halo, and every COD that came out I dabbled with from like MW2 is when what was first? MW2 or Black Ops 1?
MW2.
So that was my very first like COD,
Yeah.
and then up until there, all the way till now I've played every single COD.
Yeah. So at what point do you start playing with Hook, Celium, Illy?
So yeah, that was when. So this is what happened. Halo 2017 that year, right? They announced their last server event. You can find like the news article and stuff, but I was like, damn, like what's crazy is that at the time, like I don't know, I'm pretty sure I was 17 years old, and like I didn't really think about my future. Like I was mainly just playing games for fun because I fucking love just video games.
Yeah.
And it's like crazy thinking back at it because like I feel like now like I'm like I would think like, oh shit, like I need to like figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do in life, right?
Yeah.
And but like back then I didn't think like that. I was like, yo, like let me just fucking play anything. So Fortnite came out and I was like addicted to Fortnite. Dude.
Were you?
Bro,
Dude.
Oh my god, Tilted Towers, fucking double shotgun, fucking.
Oh, yeah, the double pump. Yeah.
Wow, that was addicting. But yeah, so that game came out and then I started playing that, and then yeah, like I said, I've always played COD, but I've never actually like just grinded it. And once Black Ops 4 released, I think it was like somewhat in the same like time. I was like, fuck it, let me like try this shit, right? And then like I started playing S&Ds, which like at the time that was like popping in Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 4. Yeah, Black Ops 3, Black Ops
AW,
4.
like that,
yeah.
that was like the shit. And like I knew that. So like I went into the mindset, all right, like let me try to make a name for myself throughout streaming in S&D. So like that's what I started doing. I had literally the worst internet, like 100 down, 5 up, and bro, I was getting hosted. But the way I met Celium, I was playing like 1v1 wagers for like $50. I was like,
what?
Yeah, it's because I had a decent amount of money from Halo.
Oh yeah.
So like,
because you just won Worlds, right?
Yeah, I won Worlds and I won like a couple other tournaments.
Yeah.
So like I had like a decent amount of money, and like I knew the way to get the name wasn't by $1. Like I'm gonna play Billy Bob Joe fucking for $1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rather
100
than like
times. Yeah.
playing good people on console that aren't cheating like for 50. And then like I was slowly like trading money, and then I got to the point where like I was beating them consistently, and then I found a duo, Andrew Onyx. I don't think he plays anymore.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he plays Valorant, but I met him through like playing 1v1s, and then from there we started playing Chalice against fucking Illy and Celium because they weren't of age at the time.
Yeah.
And they were like the fucking the big dogs.
The E United guys, right?
Yeah, basically
It was like what is it? Simps,
Celium,
Celium, and then
I think Abizi was.
Major Maniac.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Oh, there's Turn Up Too Easy.
Oh,
that's his name.
Yeah, because that's the guy that sniped, right?
Yeah, Turn Up Too Easy. Yeah,
That's who it was. So, yeah, we basically in there with Shalin. He, you know how he was. He was doing everything, all the big tournaments, wagers, and all that stuff. So like, basically, me and my guy, we chowed them, and then we would like trade on and off. And then like, what happened was selling him with the phase, right? He got like, he got on a team
because he turned 18.
And then I hit up Illy. I was like, yo, like, you want to just run a tournament? He's like, oh yeah, bro, let's do it. So, because like obviously we played against each other, and he knew that I was like good. So the very first tournament we played, I'm pretty sure we played 2 tournaments that same night. We lost the first one and won the second one. And ever since then, I kind of just made a name for myself through like.
It was just you guys
the
grinding up, and then you meet Bruce same way.
And then I met Brandon by we're playing. Optic was like, I think they were struggling in S&D, or maybe they wanted to get better, and like they basically chowed me, Illy, Celium, and.
So you didn't meet Bruce till Black Ops 4?
Yeah, no, I didn't know who Brandon was.
Oh shit. Okay, for some reason I thought that you, Hook, Celium, y'all all came up together.
No.
So who are you so you were playing? Is this IW? Did you play IW?
Yeah, you know what's funny? I played against Brandon, but I didn't like know that was actually Brandon like at the time.
Yeah,
because his name was like Dashy, but I didn't know like obviously at the time like I don't think Brandon was on the team, was he? I don't think he was of age.
No, he wasn't of age.
Yeah, he was an S&D kid, but I wasn't like. And IW I played as well. Like people knew me on IW, and people thought I used to keyboard because I used to fucking use 10 cents.
Yeah.
But like it was like I said, it was one of those games where like I played for a decent amount, and then I just.
And you just stopped?
I went back to my main game. So
damn, and y'all were just so you've talked about it a gazillion times, but maybe there's one or two people that don't know about this. The Splice team, the Halo team that you were on, was so dominant at a point. People keep talking about it that you guys just stopped scrimming everyone.
Yeah.
Whose call was that, and why? How do you get to a point where you're so confident that you're just like, we don't have to play?
We would trim like this. The options that we had were very like. The only teams that were even worth was literally just
Tox.
Obviously Tox and like, I'm pretty sure Envy, Renegades. Like they were good, but like they weren't like contenders at them. At least for us, like they could definitely make it in the top 3, but it wasn't like yo, like we gotta watch out. You know what I'm saying? It was more like if we practice them, they're gonna. The best way to put it is like our pacing on the map. Like bro, we were legit flying at people, and like you know how like a traditional Halo is more like
methodical,
structured and methodical. Like, all right, yo, make sure we're going here, rather than like us, we're literally like flying at these fucking guys. And that's kind of like the whole mindset behind it is like we didn't want them to like adjust to our pacing because of the fact that if we trim them, it would literally just benefit them because they would adjust to the way we play and they would like basically find a way to play off that. And I mean, I can't remember who's like
like whose call was it?
I actually can't even remember. Honestly, from what I remember is that whenever we would practice, it would be so what's that word called? Like not good.
Yeah, it was not good practice.
It just wasn't good practice.
Yeah.
So like at that point we're like, yo, like we might as well just fucking play 2v2s against each other, dude, or like just play rank play or something. And that's kind of what we did. And literally, bro,
That's insane.
Bro, the only thing I did was literally I would stream at night, play 2v2s for fucking hours, and like.
Just against your teammates or anyone?
Yeah, well, it was me and Renegade like against each other because like we were like the best 2v2 players, and like we would get random ass teammates and like basically try to carry fucking each other. But I feel like that like competitionness, like for whatever reason, just helped us individually because like, bro, that shit made us like finesse. Because like on those specific maps in the 2v2s, we were just like finessing the fuck out of each other.
Yeah,
and we kind of just applied that in like the 44 game mode, and I mean, bro, we kind of took over that.
Yeah, y'all were cooking. I remember slowly towards the end of the Optic run, like right before everything happened when they went to talks. I mean, they were winning everything. Like they were winning everything.
They were fucking.
And then slowly but surely, you guys started climbing up. And then I think the last one I shot, the last event I shot with the boys, I think it was like a PAX or something. Yeah. And you guys just fucking stomped them. And I was like, how?
Dude, it's so crazy looking back at that shit because like whenever the first game dropped, right? The very first time it dropped, it was like what, 2015 from what I remember. And if I'm doing my math correct, I was like 15 at the time.
Yeah.
14, 15. And I remember like watching them and like they went back to back. I'm like, yo, these guys are fucking fun. Literally no one could fuck with them. Fucking Frosty, Roll 2, Snakebite, and Lethal. And then I just got in the league. As soon as I was of age, I like played the game like a decent amount, but I wasn't like grinding it. And once I was of age, I started grinding the fuck out of it. And then, bro, within like literally 5 events, I beat him.
Yeah.
And I created that Splice team, and then we kind of just took the fuck over.
Yeah, that shit was insane.
But I mean, bro, it's crazy. Like you said, it's crazy looking back at it because like they were literally no one could fuck with them. It's like a fucking the best Halo team we've ever seen.
Yeah, I would say so. And whenever the top 25 comes out a few years ago, now I think the top 20 or the top 100 players or something like that.
Yeah, it's top 25.
Top 25 players, and you hit the list, and it was so polarizing. What are you thinking when that happens? Because you didn't.
Dude, I was like kind of in shock because like. I don't know. There's so many more pro players that like played back in the day that like I feel like not a lot of people like remember.
Yeah.
That definitely should have been on that list more. Like I honestly would have been fine not even being on the list because of the fact that like I legit only played one fucking Halo. I literally only played Halo 5. That was like the only game that I actually completed in and I was of age in. But I mean, bro, there was Walshy, fucking Snakebite. I mean, bro, there's so many fucking Halo players that could have been on that list.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that list is kind of like
skewed a little bit.
Yeah. How do you say that word?
Skewed?
Skewed? Yeah, that shit. That's how I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's skewed.
You still keep up with any of this?
I don't know what rank I was in. I was probably in like the high 20s maybe.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. But it was enough where people were like, how?
Bro.
But then other people were like, do you not remember him?
Yeah,
they were dying.
I mean, to be fair, bro, I was fucking insane. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. It's because like I just abused every little mechanic. Like I said, the spring jump.
Yeah.
Like that specific button combination, no one could master it. It was very like you can't miss a single millisecond, or else you're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
And I was hitting it consistently. Like if you told me to do it 100 times, I would do 100 out of 100. That's how like
Really?
consistent and like
Dude.
it is so fucking hard to do. And like it was just one of those things that like I do to this day. I go in
You
a
just
private match.
yeah,
and
you
just,
figure that shit out.
I do it until I master it.
Yeah.
It's just I love doing that stuff.
How whenever the game drops, whenever a COD drops, how long is it until you already know like button combinations and you know wallbang spots and nade spots?
I'd say like 3 months because, for example, like even in this specific game that we played today, like there was like a fucking actually I think like 5 months in the game. I'm not sure if you even know, but the way that you mantle, you could literally double mantle like consistently every single time. And by doing it,
By like fast mantling?
yeah. By
Okay.
doing it, you have to jump and then hold it again.
Yeah.
And like I didn't know that until literally I'm pretty sure like 5 minutes in the game. Or something
Yeah,
like
I didn't either.
and ever since that, bro, I've been abusing the fuck out of it. I literally went in a prime match and I was like, all right, where the fuck can I abuse this shit?
Yeah.
This little mechanic, it might seem like it's little, but like in reality, saving that 1 second, I mean, it's Call of Duty. Like
Yeah.
in 1 second, it could change the entire thing.
The way I remember seeing somebody. I did the same pre-aim every round on Karachi. I would pre-aim top. Like I would go, or I would go to like like the where the bomb is.
The B-bomb, the bridge one?
Yeah, where the bridge is, and I would pre-aim to see if they were coming out of top hotel and go up to the top AC.
Yeah.
And then one dude flew up there, and I was like, "How the fuck did he get up there?" And then somebody was like, "Yeah, if you just hold X." And then you literally just like climbing up, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And there's so many things like that. But I remember going to your setup. It was before content here when in Vanguard, and you're just looking. You're punching out little holes, and you're looking through shit. And I was like, "What are you doing?" You were like, "Nerd shit." I'm just doing nerd shit.
Bro, I missed that. Oh my god, because like that was the last game that on our because like obviously you know that we have different. Like accounts for like CDL.
Yeah.
We had to play on that specific account when we play. So, bro, Vanguard was the last game that I could actually host my own lobby. Nowadays, like the MW2 in this most recent game, if you go into a private lobby on CDL, it just like it stays on the loading screen.
Oh,
the only people that can host are coaches. So if I ever want to do nerd shit, I literally have to fucking wait for JP to spawn in and basically
then you can do
lobby.
nerd shit.
Yeah. So now I just go on mini count.
Yeah.
I still do the nerd shit.
Quick interruption before we continue the podcast. If you would like to support Around the Bar even further so that we can continue to get guests in, fly guests in, put them up in nice ass hotels so that we can have a drink and chat together, please consider subscribing to the Patreon. There's a lot of cool content in there. We have an extension of the podcast, which is extra time with myself and the guests. We also have a couple shows. We have beer pong and we have some relationship advice. We have a lot of cool stuff going on in the Patreon. So if you would please go check it out and support myself and Matt as we try to make this dream a reality. All right, back to the podcast. Are you excited for how have you saved anything for this EWC? Because I know you usually save stuff for champs.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure if you saw the Invasion Broken one. I wasn't able to like actually use it in a.
Oh yeah.
No one like came low broken on me, so like to like kill him. But honestly, not really. I mean, everything that's been done, that's kind of like what I already knew.
Yeah.
Like the Rio wallbang, that was something.
The Rio wallbang is insane.
I knew about that one, but like that's literally our auto video. We fucking hate that map.
Yeah.
So, like. Yeah, I mean, I kind of exposed it on stream. Like, there's like a different way of doing it from like the offensive spawn as well. But
that's just all. And you figured all that out yourself?
It's a mixture. Like, there's people that like will show me it like on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then fucking even TikTok. This like game specifically, like that Invasion wallbang. I saw that one on TikTok.
Really?
The B-bomb one.
Yeah.
Like one where you get to go back like palace stairs and like look through the ice cream.
Yeah.
That was one I saw on TikTok.
I saw one on TikTok as well. It was like a Skid Row wallbang.
Yeah,
like when Skid Row was still in.
And then, and then you wallbang the blue tarp.
It's unreal.
Yep. I forgot. I think someone showed me that one as well.
Yeah.
But I like that weird shit because like I don't know, dude. At least from like a viewing perspective, I'm not sure how it is, but like, bro, that seeing that nerd shit is just like. So
I love it.
I don't know why.
I mean, that's what like TST. That's how we like made a name for ourselves. Was just like wallbang and shit and like
just doing all the weird shit.
Yeah, because it's just so. There's something I don't know. I found like a love for in the original Modern Warfare 2. If you put FMJ on your gun, everything's paper. You can shoot through anything. Literally, you can shoot through boulders. Like, and literally, if you have FMJ on your gun,
even through like a building.
you can shoot through the bomb. You can shoot through brick wall, like anything. And so,
Oh my god, I remember shooting through the bomb.
so like after that, I was like because that was my like love for the game was that I was just like I loved wall banging shit. And Blake and I think like myself, Blake and George, like anytime we would get a kill off a wall bang, we get hype. We'd be like, oh. And so we just I mean in Black Ops 4, we love that shit. I would use like the KN and like throw double FMJ on it or like
double FMJ. What's double FMJ?
Remember in Black Ops 4, if you use like the ACR, you put double grip. If you use a SOG, you could use double stock, and you would go crazy.
Yeah.
Some guns had double FMJ, and you could literally wall bang. You could wall bang everything. You could wall bang everything. That shit was so much fun. I always love that shit. When it comes to your slump, we talked about it a little bit in the inner circle.
Yeah.
But you were like, sometimes teams just have slumps and you just got to work your way out of it. Was this the most severe slump you've ever been in, or has there been another one?
Yeah. I'd say yeah, because it went on for like a while. Because like I said, I we've gone, or throughout my years, I've gone through like slumps.
Yeah.
Whether it be individually or as a team, and this was definitely the most like longest one I've had like as a team in general, because I felt like our game plan was like there, and like our game plan was like correct. Obviously, because like we won now, so like it kind of just proves like what we were saying was actually correct. But it was more of like us applying to it, because like there's so many scenarios that we could talk about, but like we just had to apply what we talk about, like what we're actually saying. And that was like the biggest thing for us. Like we were saying so much shit, but we just weren't applying it. And like it got to a point where we just didn't know like how to like. Mainly I feel like it's not about like who does less mistakes, but it's more of like the people that constantly do it. And it's not like a bad thing or whatever. It's more it was mainly Brandon and AG occasionally, not as like as much, but there was like a lot of scenarios where like we would be like, yo, Brandon, like whenever we're here, like you wrap this side and like this is how you play it. And like we'd get in the scenario again, and like he would do like the same thing that he did that we told him not to do. Yeah. And like I said, it's literally just him like actually just applying it and just going from there. Because like there's so many things we could talk about the situation for an hour. And, like, but like the player yourself, like you have to understand like, oh shit, like that is the best play. And it's just one thing that like we had trouble. And then not only that, like our S&D was fucking horrendous. Like our in-game like decision making was literally like we're getting 2v4 or 4v2'd. We weren't playing the bomb. It looked like we didn't know what the fuck. It didn't look like we didn't even know we were playing S&D. Yeah. And obviously we had a long talk about S&D. But yeah, I just know how it is being in a slump. Like having so many discussions could either be really, really beneficial or really bad. Yeah. It's all about like the way that your team approaches it. And luckily for us, everything that we told Brandon, AG, even I was talking to Ken, and anything that we said to each other, I'm just glad that we were actually like put aside the the shit that or like the major that we got shit on, and just apply what we talked about and kind of just build from it. Yeah. Which is what we did going into champs. And you guys did that shit. Did y'all lose an S&D? Only one. Only one? 6-star, and we've low-key trolled it. Oh yeah, you guys did troll that. Yeah. Pretty sure that was the latest. Actually, no, I think we lost again to Elite, actually, yeah. So two out of the 4 or 5, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, you guys definitely locked in. It looked like, it didn't really look like Toronto, because in Toronto, you guys just slam. It was a slammage the whole time. But no, yeah, it was. It's crazy. It's crazy you guys won off of invasion control on an offense. Bro, that shit. There's something I had so hype feeling, about dude. That. I had a weird fucking feeling, bro. Even like our Toronto 3 major, like, I don't know, I'm just glad that our wins were on. I'm not gonna lie. I like winning on like respawns. I don't really like winning S&D unless like it's around 11. Round 11 hype. Crazy shit. Yeah. But because like even that Rio, like I'm not sure if you remember the Toronto. I was fucking like, I literally was streaming dead. Like so, I died right, and like I saw AG about to get like a 2-piece, and I'm screaming for him, dead.
You're screaming dead for him.
Bro, and, like, I've never done that. I don't know who. That wasn't even fucking me on the stage.
Dude, that's kind of how I felt when you stood up in this event and you were talking shit.
Yeah,
and I was like, who is that?
Bro, literally, like, I actually remember that round. It was 3-3. Fucking, I kill Paco, and then I killed Dante, Paco, and then Caesar, and then I don't know. I just wanted to stand up in that moment. I don't know. The crowd makes me feel fucking delusional, dude.
The crowd does?
I can run through a fucking brick wall.
Dude, I felt, I mean, it's such a small scenario, but whenever I get up to do the drums and everyone turns around and I'm like, holy
You're like, holy fuck. Because exactly, bro. There's just so much people literally just like.
Just looking at you.
Just
it's
looking at you.
Crazy. It's a weird feeling. It's such a weird feeling.
Whenever you're like shitting out people and they're going crazy, it's definitely.
I can't even imagine what that feels like. I really can't. It was wild how insane the crowd was. Because I don't know if I said this on the inner circle, but Hydra literally gets that 4-piece. Hydra gets a 4-piece in 11 seconds.
No one said a word.
And no one cheered. Dude, if that would have been you or AG, people would be.
Dude. I actually think like I don't even know. Fucking crowd, yeah.
Did you ever get a chance to play against Optic when it was like that? Because I know you came in during like the COVID year. Yeah.
Really, the only time I can remember is like our fucking. We hosted. We had an event in Arlington in Cold War.
Oh,
that was,
yeah.
like, the only time, but I don't think like it was definitely loud, but it wasn't like as loud because I'm pretty sure we won that series. So like I think they started off slow, so like the momentum was able to like go through this the crowd. Or
yeah,
but
I remember you guys winning one series, but I think we won another series.
Yeah, y'all won it. Yeah, we traded. I'm not sure if it was that specific event, but
yeah,
I remember like y'all beat us in Arlington, and then we beat y'all in Arlington.
Yeah, I think some people are saying that or one thing that people say on like Twitter, on social media, Reddit, and stuff is that post Seth and pre Kenny, it seemed like there was a little bit of like leadership issues on the team. Is that true? Like, would you guys ever?
Wait, what does that mean?
Like after Seth retired and before Kenny comes on, that some of the struggles with the team is that there was not like a vocal leader or a team or a leadership role in any of the team. So would you agree with that or no?
To an extent, yeah, to an extent, because like I'm very like Brandon's team with me for like a decent amount. Like we teamed for what?
A long time now.
Vanguard, MW2, MW3. So what? 3 years basically.
Yeah.
And like, at least Brandon and Vanguard. I mean, I've talked about it. Brandon and Vanguard was obviously like he wanted to win so much to where like he didn't realize like his like energy around the room wasn't as if like he only wanted to win, rather than like realize what he was doing in like practice. It was more like negative aura, if that makes sense. It was kind of like if we were to lose a map, it would be like really down and like all this shit, rather than like having discussions. Be like, yo, what could like we've done on this hill and stuff like that. And I mean, we already talked about it, but he basically said that like he just wanted to win so fucking bad, and like that was just like his main priority, and he didn't really realize like what he was like feeding off us and like stuff like that. I mean, Seth even said that he had like the same emotions. Just, like I mean, honestly, the entire team like had the same like feeling. And I mean, you know me and Seth, like we like we're not very confrontational and shit. Like we were like, yo, someone else do that shit. So it was definitely interesting because we fucking love Bruce. Like Brandon's their guy. Like I'm just not very good at. I mean, now I am though. Now like I actually do like address shit, not in like a mean way or anything, but I do like address shit now just because like I'm later into my career and that I understand that like it's better to like say shit because of the fact that like if you keep off on your chest, then like in the long run it's obviously not gonna be good. But yeah, I mean I would like somewhat agree because like I said, going into that in MW2, I mean we definitely like we were obviously like contenders.
It was such a weird year.
Yeah, it was so weird. Seth retired.
Like, Illy and Seth and then weird. Ghosty and Hook, like there's so much shit. Like it just seemed like you guys never found like footing.
Yeah. And to your like thing is like the leadership. Like I would agree just because like, I mean, I feel like Brandon and Dan didn't really click as like teammates, and not that it's like bad or anything. I mean, it just happened. That just happens with players, and I feel like if there was like a leadership role in that specific like team, I feel like it definitely would have helped.
Yeah.
throughout the entire like season that we teamed together. I mean, we were good though, but yeah.
So you guys have that.
I would agree with that because of, like, I feel like when you say leadership, it's more like actually addressing shit and making sure like everything is addressed and like there's no like ifs, ands, or buts, and it's straight to the point where like, all right, yo, like get this shit together, like fix whatever we have.
Yeah.
And just
you think Ken's good at that?
Yeah, Ken's very like he will always speak his mind, and that's like
Damon as well, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, he will tell us if we're getting shit on like, anytime. I think I've heard that at least 100 times. So yeah, that's definitely Ken's like best trait as like a teammate for sure.
Like when I'm working with Seth and Formal, and then I've also talked with like I'm trying to think of like big duos in COD, and you think Scump and Formal, you think Teep and Aches. I've talked to all 4 of those guys, and they always say that it's not, from the outside looking in, it's awesome to be a part of a duo, which I'm sure Simp and Abe feel the same way. Yeah. But when you're on the inside, it's not always fucking butterflies and rainbows. Sometimes you want to, sometimes you're like, oh my God, my duo is fucking amazing. And then sometimes you're like, dude, I want to wring his fucking neck.
I want to fucking knock him the fuck out.
Is that how it is with you and Bruce? Because you and Bruce are kind of becoming a little bit of a duo, especially in Optic fans' eyes.
Honestly, like, I fucking love Brandon. In terms of like, I've never like hated it. Like, I'll never have like hate towards anyone or like have like any towards a negative like feelings or anything. It's more of like the way that like the way that they feed themselves like energy wise. Like it's like for example, like going into the practice and like actually feeling like you're involved into the practice rather than like showing up and kind of just like going through the motions. Like, that's like the biggest thing is that like I like that Brandon changed around going into MW3. Like after Seth retired, he came back. I swear to you, like there was something that just flicked, and ever since then, he's just been fucking just locked. I mean, he actually realizes like, oh shit, like his like energy actually feeds off like the team, and like he understands like if he's not really feeling it, he will like just say, yo, can we take this day off or like just something like that. That's one thing that like he just realizes that he
uninstalled Val. Yeah, that's what it was.
He did uninstall Val.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest.
He did love. Yeah, he actually did love Valorant in Vanguard.
When in all of your teams that you've ever played with, that you've ever played on, is there someone that you consider your most duo? Like that's who you would if you want the fans to know one thing is like that would be your duo. Because right now I think people would assume that it would be Brandon, but on this current team. But I'm talking about overall.
Oh, you're talking
all
overall.
Time.
Yeah. I'd say Seth, bro.
Seth?
Seth, dude, me and Seth were close as fuck.
Yeah.
And me, dude, and him as a teammate, like he literally, I will die on this hill. He was literally the best teammate.
Yeah.
Like,
dude.
It's crazy though, cause like you think about his like career, and like I feel like whenever I teamed with him, it would be like the complete opposite, where like he would kind of be not really like teaching me, but like more like what is the word, like fucking
mentoring.
Yeah, mentoring. But he let me he basically let me do that to him. He was like, yo, if you need me to get the fucking bomb, you want me to lay it, I got you. Yo, on defense, where do you want me to play it? Like it was.
Yeah.
And like I was just kind of in shock because like, I mean, bro, Seth is a fucking god.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. But he kind of just, I don't know. I felt like he liked telling me like what to do and stuff like that.
I wish y'all would have had a better game, man.
Oh, dude, trust me. If we could actually have like an actual team.
Yeah. If y'all would have teamed on like Cold War, if y'all would have teamed on this
Cold War
game.
would be a good year.
Yeah, that shit would have been.
My Cold War year was kind of like weird because we dropped Kyler literally at the first event.
Oh yeah,
that was interesting. Then we got Fellow and.
Then you had a strange Cold War year.
And then we go to the next year, and then Ender's thumb is messed up in Major 2.
Yeah.
And then next year, Seth retires.
So this is your first year back.
This is the first year where no bullshit has happened.
Yeah.
And thank fucking God, because holy shit, dude. Fucking growing white hairs and shit.
Did you ever have like, I mean, you're so damn young when you started getting into Halo and COD. Did you have like inspirations coming in? Like, did you have players that you liked watching or teams that you liked watching before playing?
Optic was literally the only team because, like, I mean, obviously, like, they're the biggest team. And, like, everyone was kind of rooting for them. Honestly, not really like specific players. Like, believe it or not, I didn't really like. I think I like watched the Dynasty, like their streams, and like maybe I can't really remember if I watched like YouTube videos like that. But
Yeah.
it was more of like the fact that they're doing content while competing at the highest level. There was just something about that that inspired me because like it's just hard to do. It's just hard. Like no one understands the true grind behind that.
Yeah.
Like the fact that like they stream after streams or during streams and then like also just create YouTube like videos because they realize that like the gaming's not going to be forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I felt like that was an inspiration that kind of led me to like why I wanted to be on Optic, and like that's kind of what I try to do.
Damn. That's crazy. I didn't expect that. What about in Halo? Did you watch anybody or you just start playing?
Honestly, Walshy, bro.
Walshy.
Yeah, I remember pulling up fucking MLG TV.
Yeah.
Fucking Walshy.
Walshy was on the show.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Dude, that guy's a fucking legend, bro. Wow.
Yeah, he's the man. He I feel like for some reason whenever I see him, I feel like people don't respect what he built enough.
Oh, he's fucking, I mean, bro, he's cheats. Dude.
Yeah, he's the best. So yeah, let's talk about your content a little bit because I didn't realize you said you didn't watch a lot of YouTube videos, but you watch streams and stuff, and you're like one of the only people since like Seth retired and Nade retired that like you've been hitting content like hard. Do you like doing it?
Yeah, I love doing it, dude. I love doing that shit. I'm not gonna lie, cause like it's just fun. Like,
yeah.
Like, cause like doing it in the moment and then like seeing like the viewers' reaction and like the comments, it makes you like just want to do it more because like it's all like positive feedback. And I don't know. I rewatch some of my videos to this day and I just like fucking laugh, dude. Cause like it's just so like I'm just so dumb, dude.
It's so fun though. I love it. I met a guy at Champs. He comes up to me, a dude from Manchester, and he's like, "You know how I got here?" And I was like, "No, how?" He was like, Shotzzy paid for everything. He flew me out here and put me up in a hotel and got me tickets."
Yeah.
What happened? Like, tell me about how that happened.
So I was doing a Discord, cause like I'm trying to like I was basically trying to get ideas from like fucking different streamers and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, Call of Duty's like at that specific state, it was pretty dead.
Pretty down, yeah.
Play literally no one's playing. H were so fucking dead. So
I'm playing Scrappy and Rocket League, like
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty dead. So I'd basically watch like a decent amount of streamers that like do IRL shit and like basically just content, clip farm and all that shit.
Yeah.
So I basically got into I was playing rank play and like I kind of just added viewers to my Discord call like one by one, and I basically allowed them to ask one question and I'd answer it and then play while I'm answering it and kind of just like make it a little segment or whatever. So this guy said like, yeah, he had like an insane fucking accent. I was like, oh shit, where are you from? He's like, Manchester.
Manchester.
I was like, oh shit, like you ever been in a van? He's like, no. And then he's like, oh, I don't have the funds for it. And then I was like, oh, I'll fly you out, bro. Like, what event you want to go to? And then he was like, I forgot what he said, but there's like a whole TikTok about it. But
yeah,
like the conversation. But yeah, essentially I kind of just flew him out because I had like I said, that little like idea of like having the people on the call while I play. So
yeah,
that's kind of how it went down. It was literally the most like
just off this random thing.
The most random thing. And I did that a lot though in my streams. Like if you ever watch me play, like I'll do really random where like I'll meet a random guy and play for about $100 1v1, and I just do weird shit. So
yeah.
It's definitely like creative, but yeah.
Are you after EWC? You're gonna dabble into other games before Black Ops 6? Or?
That's a good question. I actually don't even know what I'm gonna do because like I feel like every offseason I've had a game, but like this is like the only offseason where like there's no fucking game.
We're playing Minecraft, dog. We're starting a Minecraft server.
Honestly, man, I might play GTA. I think that's
GTA
what, like,
RP.
I actually want to play,
or like
I want to try. Yeah, RP.
RP. Well, I've never played it.
I want to try it because it looks fun. I just don't understand what the fuck's happening.
Yeah, you just try to. What will your character be?
Fucking actually don't even know.
You got to think of like a job.
Yeah, no, I have to be literally some person that like doesn't even fucking make sense. Because there's literally like fucking police people. There's everything.
Yeah. I was thinking about being a farmer.
Farmer.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah,
I come into town. I'm like, hey guys.
All right, guys. See, that's another thing. I have to do fucking accents or like the voice shit. Like,
some people are really good.
I might just be Shotzzy, bro. Like, yo, what's good, Shotzzy?
I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can play a character of yourself. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. What are we at right now?
54.
Okay. Well, how's practice for EWC going? Or when are you guys starting back?
We should be starting like the beginning of next month, so in August.
Oh, so you got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Are you excited or nervous to go all the way over there?
A bit of both, to be honest. Like I'm like nervous, as in like, cause I don't know what it's gonna be like over there.
Yeah.
That's like, but I'm excited to play. So yeah, a bit of both, basically.
What do you do in your like free time? What's your thing?
Just running. It doesn't look like I run right now, but I promise you, literally, like as soon as the next season
let's
starts,
start again. Let's start
as
again.
soon as the next season starts, trust me, I'm gonna 10 miles a day, probably not per day. Obviously.
A day?
No, definitely not per day. Only on Sundays.
Have you stopped running?
Yeah, but I'm not even joking. Like after I come home, I'm literally running.
Yeah.
Like after the shit.
Yeah. I want to start
back
again
into
too. I was running for a little bit there. I was running all the time.
I mean, you know how it is. It's your body you don't need that much running, but like your body needs some sort of
exercise. Dude,
And
I feel fucking, I'm looking at pictures of myself at champs and I'm like, what the fuck?
Trust me, you're not the only one. I'm like, holy fuck. It's a fucking balloon. I blew the fuck up.
Yeah, but there's something about running that, why do you choose running and not like other ways of exercise?
So weights, I've never been like a big lifter for whatever reason. Like, you know how like your boys will be like, yeah, I fucking benched fucking 325.
Yeah, I'm friends with Nick. Yeah.
I'm never like, I don't know, for whatever reason, it doesn't give me dope. Like I'm down to do it, but like for whatever reason, it's just not my thing. Rather than like running, like it's so weird because growing up, I quit soccer because I hated running. And that's all my coach wanted me to do.
Let's just run. Yeah.
And like, there's just something about like me hating it previously to where like I actually truly enjoy it now because it's just something that like I used to hate. So like having that, like there's just something behind that makes it like fun. And like, I mean, the way that it makes you feel as well, like your mind, your body, physically and all that stuff, like you feel fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that like is a reason kind of why I like it.
Yeah. There's something like about pushing through that like that last mile.
Yeah. I mean,
you're
bro,
just like,
it's literally you versus you.
Yeah.
Like, you have to convince yourself like, yo, like you got another fucking mile.
what do you put in your mind to like help you keep going?
Fucking honestly, whenever you do it to like, for example, whenever you run like when I run 5 miles, if I were to do 5 miles right now, I know what it takes. And like I think that's like what basically kind of helps me is like you've done it before, like bro, just stop. Like the way that you feel right now, like it's just your mind trying to tell you like yo, stop this shit.
Yeah, sometimes you just
got to like
you push through that.
Yeah,
dude, sometimes that hits like a quarter of a mile in.
Yes,
like
bro, that shit can hit literally.
I literally am like, all right, I start my watch, and as soon as I do that, I'm like, fuck it, I'm not starting, I'm not running.
Bro, it happens whenever I lace my shoes sometimes. Dude. I'm like, bro, I do not want to do this.
I want to do it. But then you get like a little bit of emotion. You're like, oh shit, okay. Sometimes you get that high, and you're just like,
literally, dude.
I miss it. But then it's like 106 degrees in Texas, and I love running outside. I don't like running on the treadmill.
Oh, it's the worst shit. It's so bad.
Yeah.
And it's funny they say that they like 106 or whatever because let me see if I can pull it up. But I ran like within the last month just to like build base again.
Yeah.
I want to see like if it even pops up on my thing.
Yeah, I was running.
Oh yeah, right
before I got engaged.
And this is really bad compared to what I'm.
Dude.
Compare what I'm like used to.
Yeah.
And like I'm like looking at that compared to my old shit. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Same.
And
I've been running 2 miles and my pace would be like 11 or like 10:30.
Dude.
And I'm like, what happened to me?
Dude,
what happened to me?
Dude, that's why like it pissed me the fuck off when I ran that.
Yeah.
I didn't run ever. Like I haven't ran since July 7th.
Yeah.
But like that, this motivates me because like I want to get back to like where I was because like that shit, like I said, running up and like running or getting up and running every single day and like having something to constantly do is just always good. So
yeah.
I can't wait to get back in that.
Yeah, me too. I'm thinking about doing an event in the off season. I had budget for it, but I don't have it anymore. Which is like it'll be like a gauntlet of sorts. So. You team with 4 people on a team, and there's 7 different games. So it's Call of Duty, Halo, Rocket League, Valorant.
Oh my god! And then you fucking bring out the players and they run.
No, it has nothing to do with running.
Shit.
Sorry, I completely changed.
Bro, I actually wonder who would win. Though.
Wait, but I have had an idea before of a running video game tournament.
Yo, that shit would bang. I promise you would bang.
So here's the ending line. Here is the start of a 5K.
Yeah.
There's a whole setup here, and it's a hard point game to 1,000, and you start the game. And then there's 8 people on a lineup, and you hit go, and you say go, and they have to run to the setup, and you can start playing. So imagine the first 2 people on the other team get to the setup. They're 1v1ing. Oh my
god! Wait, that would fucking bang.
They're 1v1ing, and they're just 1v1ing.
Why haven't you done that?
I haven't been able to set it up. Plus, it's hard.
That would fucking bang. Dude.
So you gotta. The thing is, you gotta find people that are good enough at COD, but also fast. like my boy T-Dog Smitty, he's really fast. He can run.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
he's actually fast.
Yeah, he's fast. He works out all the time.
Oh, shit.
I mean, he's ass at COD though.
Oh, yeah.
But you could get him there first. You can get him there first, and then you're like, just sit in the hill.
Really? That's all
just sit in the hill, wait for me to get there.
Then once my ass comes around, just know even if he has 249, I get in the hill. He's GG.
Even if he has 249,
that would bang though. Like imagine
fun.
that, where like the guy gets there first and he's like low key like ass.
Yeah.
But then the guy that's like ass for running gets there like just a little bit in time, and then he comes back.
And then imagine your whole team gets like at one point all 8 players are there, and they're all just. Imagine calling out.
Honestly, there's probably gonna be people fucking yakking, dude.
When it's up, dude. I was at an event one time. My first event ever, UMG Philly, UMG Philadelphia. Replay or Crowder.
Yeah.
Got sick that event, and he had a bucket beside him, and he was playing, and he was beating the other team, and then yakking. Beating the other team, and he would go, I'm the best. I'm gonna go throw up now.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, what? Food poisoning?
I think it was something with the water. The water at UMG Philly was like contaminated. Dude, it was the worst. It was the worst sick. Everyone got sick after that event. Everyone. It was my first event ever. I was like, is this how it always is? Like, what the hell? But
wait, who won that event?
Complexity. Saying like the first dynasty, like Aches, Pat, Porter, and Damon. They won everything. Wait, and then
you say Aches and Pat?
Sorry, Aches Teep. Aches and Teep. I did say Aches and Pat.
Malfunction.
Aches Teep, crowd or dude. Now you fucked me up. That was actually the event they dropped Clay.
Oh, really?
They played with Clay, and then they dropped him and picked up Damon. And then they beat Clay in finals with Damon.
Hey, at least Clay got in finals though.
Yeah, that shit was. I think it was in finals. I can't remember, dude. It was so fucking long ago.
Yeah, it sounds like
those events were dope though. They were in the ballroom of a hotel. Just
I can only imagine that shit was probably iconic.
Those
specific events.
Playing for $10,000, the whole prize pool.
But it felt like $1 million.
But it felt. I mean, Doug, I think like 150 people are following Nate Shot to the bathroom.
100? Really? Wait, that's how it was back then?
Yeah, there was no security. There was no player area. There was no scrim areas. It was just
in between maps. Yo, can I get a picture?
Yeah. He's just walking around a hotel ballroom, and there's no separate bathrooms for the players. So he's got to go to like the
that is.
And so Hex is standing guard. Like, no one take a picture of my players while they're peeing. Like, it's a crazy time. Well, man, I appreciate you coming on Around the Bar, hanging out. Congratulations again. Another world championship.
Yes, sir.
And now you get to go play for 1.8 again.
Bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to do it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.
Until next time.